What up, players? It's Warbosstae up in this mud. Project Eldar trucking along. Let's take a look at what is going into the done pile. You've got my 3 BL10 Warlocks here, the Crystal Sword technology, and I think somebody I've been responding to comments lately. This is going to be like a little studio update, I guess, for myself. And I've been responding to comments on my page and my videos, and you know, for a long time that stupid glitch or bug in YouTube where you can't respond or reply to comments was really killing me. So thank you, General Splatten. I gotta do a shout out to him for finding or at least sharing what the solution was with the Google Plus and having to, you know, delete your Google Plus and then also your cookies and your stuff on your cache. But yeah, anyways, I gotta say that now that I've been responding to comments, I didn't notice on my other Crystal Sword technique tutorial that somebody wrote that Girl Painting also had done one. Alexandra over at Girl Painting had done a tutorial. Not tutorial, only I do those. She did a tutorial on how to paint crystal swords specifically for like Grey Knights and stuff. And she did more of like a technique on making the reflection look like feathers, I guess. I don't remember how she described it, but I watched it and I really liked it. And the thing that I responded with was that, you know, it's cool that the community is so big and that so many of us make videos and painting guides and stuff that, you know, you can find the crystal sword technique that works for you. So I know I would love to use her technique on some things, and on other guys like my Eldar stuff, I would like to use my technique instead. And it's great that, you know, there's the option that you can go out there and pick and choose which version you like more. So check out Alexandra's and Girl Painting's Crystal Sword technique if you'd like to replicate hers, or, you know, check out mine on how I did mine if you'd like to see how I did mine. But yeah, BL10, I kind of like I've always painted my BL10 in green and white, and the whites have always been very stark white, but since I've played around with using this more like bone creamy off-white color, I think that's the way I'm gonna go with the BL10. I think it's a little bit more interesting than the straight white. And also, I finished up all of these guys, the fire dragons. Here are the old school ones. They look a little bit shorter, more stout, and let me show you one of the new guys to compare. Oh, not you. You can tell the new guys, or the newer models, because they have bigger helmets with more Eldar gems on them. And they have, instead of these dragon scale kind of tabards, they have little, I guess, what would you call it? Little strips of cloth hanging from their waist. So here they are. Actually, let me show you another guy with a little burnt tip of his, I don't know what you would call it, fire pike? Yeah, so I tried to paint them in similar styles. I found a really cool technique of making it look like the armor was very hot and like piping hot at the ends, so you could see that it's kind of more reddish as it gets to the center of the plates, and it kind of flares out to a brighter orange and then almost a yellow at the edges. So tried to do it with all the guys, and then I glazed it with bloodletter, which is really, really good. So let's show you what the backs look like too. Thing that I did different with these guys, and I'm thinking of doing a tutorial for how I painted up my BL10 fire dragons here, if you're interested, is that I don't really like the Games Workshop standard where when they painted theirs, if you look at Games Workshop's fire dragons on their Eldar product page, you'll see that they're all painted in orange. Everything is in orange. Their bodysuit, their armor, everything except their helmet, which is yellow. And I decided to go with, and I did this on my other fire dragons for my earlier Eldar project, I decided to do a black bodysuit, so which is why it kind of looks like he's wearing black tights underneath, and then I think it differentiates with what is armor and what is or that protective bodysuit underneath the armor. Also like the gloves. I think the Games Workshop style has orange, I want to say orange gloves too. And I decided to go with black to match the pants. So let me know what you think. I kind of think it looks better. To me it does. Oh, it looks like I missed a spot on this guy in the back over there. Let's switch you around so you don't embarrass me. He's on the front again. Yeah, and then I drew little Eldar runes on their tabards with my Micron .005 pen. Got 2 more guys here. And yeah, Cassandora Yellow and Bloodletter were a big help when I was painting these guys. So there's a couple more details that I have to fix, but overall I think they're pretty much done, and I'm very happy with them. So 14 of these little guys, these fire dragons, and boy were they. It ended up getting me, taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would, because you've got these older models sitting or standing around alongside the newer models. And yeah, I'd like to get your thoughts on how I did, what you think of these guys, if there's anything you would do differently. And yeah, I'm planning on doing a tutorial with one more guy. I have one guy who's actually holding a grenade, this model, and so he's holding his gun, so his chest piece is open, so we could see the definition on the armor piece. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the Eldar project is shaping up. I've got this fire dragon to finish. I've got the razor wings still almost done. I've got a green scorpion, a random green scorpion, no squad, just all by himself with this giant chainsword that I have to paint up. So I'm probably going to do a tutorial for him too. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, a bunch of flippin' harlequins, literally flipping around, the Shadow Seer and a Death Jester. So that's going to be fun. But those are the only things left, I think, with this Eldar project, and then that will be done. So really happy with it. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, players. Don't forget to check out Project One Gaming. I'll put all the information in the link after, and get the barcode scanner ready to get that 20% off if you want to order any commission jobs from Dee and the Project One Gaming crew. And check them out if you want to get a chance to win a free Necron Army. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next one.